Good evening, everybody. A very, very warm welcome to the Crucible Sports and Social Club here in Reading for the live draw for the 2023 JenningsBet World Seniors Darts Championship. Delighted to be joined by Derek Summers from JenningsBet and of course the legend that is Mr. John Lowe, MBE, who's the World Seniors Tour Ambassador. It's been an unbelievable day of darts here in Reading, with selections for the Circus Tavern going down to the very last dart thrown. Actually, before we do the draw, I'm just going to cover who's in that draw. Derek, you've been with us all weekend. It's been tense, hasn't it?
It's been, yeah, it has been. Been some standout performers. I mean, the tour itself, the players that are in there, the stand is absolutely fantastic. And the people who shined this weekend and come through, Richie Howson, Mike Cudlington and two, are fantastic. In any of the seats you get them to, they're going to be quite nervous.
And John, you've joined us in your role as an ambassador this afternoon. You came into the venue, you've seen floor darts again. How tough is it to win one of these events?
It's very tough. Playing on the floor is the most difficult part of playing darts. That's what we've seen today. Top players lose today. Different to getting up on that stage when you're on your own. But so what I saw, I came on the semi-finals today, and the standard is the seniors pro.
As you know, the seniors is in just its second season now. This is the first of 4 TV events this season. This is the big one. This will crown our world champion for 2023, defending champion Robert Thornton. I'm just going to go through the field of who is in that field, and then we might get some early betting odds from Derek here, and you may even make yourself a few quid. So, running through the seeds, obviously defending champion #1 seed Robert Thornton from Scotland, who played so well last year. Phil the Power Taylor, #2 seed. #3 seed, Martin Wolfie Adams. #4 seed, a new member this year to the tour, Glenn Durrant, multiple world champion. #5 seed, 10 times ladies world champion, Trina Gulliver. #6 seed, multiple world champion, John Part, who's one of 4 North American players in the field this year. #7 seed, the current World Seniors JenningsBet Masters champion, David Cameron. #8 seed is the current BDO WDF World Champion, Neil Duff. The 9th seed, celebrating 40 years since he shook the world, Mr. 138 Keith Deller. 10th seed, 1988 World Champion, 3 times Masters Champion, the Limestone Cowboy, Bob Anderson. The 11th seed, Les Wallace, who'll forget his walk-on with the bagpipes at the Seniors Masters. 12th seed, the artist, Kevin Painter. 13th seed, Terry Jenkins. 14th seed, Tony O'Shea. 15th seed, Larry Butler from America. And the 16th seed, 1 dart, Peter Manley. That's quite a lineup of the top 16, but it doesn't stop there. Let me tell you who will be joining them. Ronnie Baxter is a WST invite, the Rocket. Darryl Fitton. Roland Scholten from the Netherlands. Making his debut, Mark Dudbridge. Also a member of the tour who's sure to have a lot of fun, the ace Chris Mason. Another member from the Netherlands, Co Stomping. A North American player, really looking forward to his walk-on, Leonard Gates. I think a multiple world champion, I might be wrong, Scott Mitchell, joining a lot of people's favourites. And then we move on to the qualifiers. So the qualifiers that started back in November. The first qualifier was Mike Huntley. The second qualifier was Dennis Harbour. The third qualifier, who's won everything this weekend, Richie Howson. The Order of Merit winner. Now these are other routes to the World Championship we offer to the tour players. So this is the top ranked player not already invited into the event who hasn't won a qualifier. Colin McGarry is the Order of Merit winner. The second on the order of merit, Darren Johnson. Top of the money list, Mr. Dave Prince. And the second on the money list, another multiple world champion who's qualified, Miss Lisa Ashton, who will be joining us at the tavern. So that's 31 out of the 32 players. Because of the achievements of Richie Howson this weekend, who won both qualifiers, the winner of qualifier 4, World Seniors Darts, is given back to the tour players and the ranking list, and that place will be filled by Mr. Andy Jenkins, who was next on the ranking list. So well done, Andy, for that. So we have a total of 45 world titles in the field. The standout field, Derek, I'm going to come to you first. If I've got £1, where's my value going?
Oh, the value, there's a good one. I think Scott Mitchell has been talked about this week on quite a few people, so I'm not quite sure on him. But I'll be honest with you, my pound would be going on either Mike or Richie on the weekend.
So when you price this up, you think Mike or Richie give the best value?
Yeah, I'm not saying they certainly won't be favourites, but you know, double figures, 16, 20 to 1. I think that'll be value for people to put their hand in their hands.
Taking bets tonight personally on that?
Yeah.
We won't put you on the spot. And John, what a field. I mean, some of these players here, away from the obvious, we know a lot of focus again will come onto Phil Taylor. We understand that Robert Thornton dominated the seniors tour last. Any other names in there that stand out for you?
Yes, there is, but I think this is all down to this draw. But I think there's going to be a lot out there watching now on media that's saying, I hope I draw so-and-so, I hope I don't draw that person. And I think this is all down to the first round draw. And then I'll let you know, I think we'll get through.
Well, you mentioned how difficult it is to play on the floor. Also, how difficult it's going to be to play in front of a full tavern screaming at the top of the voice. I mean, I know the ovation you had last year when you did your walk on a visit to town. It's a special place. It's a special place for darts. And what's it like as a darts player to feel that from the crowd on the stage?
Well, for me last year, and I've done it many times, for years and years, that was unbelievable. Probably the best walk I've ever had. Best reception from the audience. I mean, really, it took me 2 legs to get over it. It did, honestly. And I think now we're at this year, because we had the first seniors last year and others, you've got experienced lads now getting up there to play. They know what it's like to walk on, and they know it's all about winning the match and not be great for the crowd.
And you'll be joining us there as an ambassador as well for the event. And if anyone's looking for a great night out, it's a special night at the tavern.
The tavern's always been special, yeah. I mean, let's be honest, that's where we started when we went away from the video, that's where it all started, and now the seniors are back there.
Well, I think we've spoken about it long enough. The people who've hung around some of our qualifiers, they're all desperate to know who's going to play who. So Derek, I'm going to ask you to draw our invited players and our qualifying winners. So in effect, ball numbers 17 to 32. I'll give you a couple to look out for. So if you're a fan of Richie Howson, look out for ball number 27. Mike Huntley's in the room, ball number 25, Mike. Darren, I know, is with us as well, ball number 30, Darren. And if you're looking, so Scott Mitchell, ball number 24. And we'll look at the seeds. I've given you the seeded numbers, but let's draw the first one. I'll then draw the seed, top 16 seed, then I'll tell you when they're going to be playing. We'll recap it at the end. So, without further ado, Derek, can we draw the first ball?
Number 19.
Number 19, the tripod, Roland Sholton. Roland will play.
Number 1.
Number 1, Robert Thornton. And that will be on Friday night.
Number 28.
Number 28, Andy Jenkins. And Andy will play.
Number 10.
Number 10, Bob Anderson. Andy Jenkins against Bob Anderson.
Number 30.
Number 30, Darren Johnson. He's in the ring. Darren will play.
Number 15.
Number 15, Larry Butler. Next up,
Number 26.
number 26 is Dennis Harbour, and he will play.
Number 5.
Number 5, who is Trina Gulliver. Dennis.
Number 18.
Number 18 is Dazzler Darryl Fitton, and he'll play.
Number 11.
Number 11, Les Wallace.
Number 21.
Number 21, Chris Mason will play.
Number 13.
Number 13, Terry Jenkins. Just pause for a second. Phil is still in the bag, as is Martin Adams. There are still some big ties to come out here. In fact, apart from Robert, seats 2, 3 and 4 are still in here. So here we go. Derek?
Derek, pull the balls from the bag.
Number 24.
Number 24, Scotty Dog Mitchell
Number 16.
will play Peter Manley.
Number 32.
Number 32 is Lisa Ashton. Lisa will play.
Number 8.
Will play Neil Duff. Getting close.
Number 31.
Number 31, Dave Prince will play.
Number 3.
Number 3, Martin Wolfie Adams.
Number 23.
Number 23, Leonard Gates, the soldier, will play.
Number 14.
Number 14, Tony O'Shea. Must be getting close now.
Number 29.
Number 29, Colin McGarry will play.
Number 2.
Phil the Power Taylor.
Number 20.
Number 20, Mark Dobbridge will play.
Number 4.
Number 4, Glenn Durant. Ladies and gentlemen, don't quite know where to start there. We'll just go over some of these ties, and then we'll ask the gentlemen for their standout ties of the tournament, certainly the first round. So, first up on Thursday after late noon, we will open the JenningsBet World Seniors Darts Championship with Terry Jenkins against Chris Mason. What a great tie to open that up. That will be followed by Les Wallace playing Darryl Fitton. Third on the bill, David Cameron will play Essex favourite Richie Howson. And Larry Butler will play Darren Johnson. If any of that takes your fancy, you need to join us on Thursday afternoon. Thursday evening, what a night of darts we have here. Kevin Painter will play Ronnie Baxter, first up. Trina Gulliver will play Dennis Harbour. Martin Wolfie Adams will play Dave Prince. And Peter Manley will play Scotty Mitchell. That's Thursday evening for you. Moving on to Friday, it just gets better. Bob Anderson against Andy Jenkins. Neil Duff against Lisa Ashton. Tony O'Shea against Leonard Gates. And Keith Della against Mike Huntley. Friday night, John Hart will play Co Stumpy. Glenn Durrant will play Mark Dugbridge. Phil Taylor will play Colin McGarry. And Robert Thornton will play Roland Shelton. Well, John, I'm going to come to you straight away. What some unbelievable ties there. Phil Taylor playing Colin McGarry. Now, that's going to be tough.
Phil. I think it will be tough for Phil. Because he knows he's got a game on his hands. And as a man now, it's the first game. Either have the first game or we get through. I don't know.
And what about that first match? Terry Jenkins against Chris Mason.
I know Terry very well. I don't think actually really is up to Terry Jenkins' standard. And I know Chris Mason is playing 8 hours a day. So maybe this could be Mason back.
Now, Derek, come on, we're going to put you more on the spot here now. There's going to be some odds are going to change based on those, yeah?
Yeah, I think I'll probably be making Rob the favourite from that draw. I think Phil might go out a little bit. People might underestimate Colin from the outside, but I think he's going to give him a match, and I think whatever these match odds are, it'll be worth it. But yeah, that first game though, Terry against Chris Mason, it was just mouth-watering. But there are great matches there throughout the sessions. No give-me's, I don't think there's anything there that can be walked over. None of the qualifiers have got to pick any easy games, and they're going to have to fight and battle for them. So, long may bring on the entertainment. But I'm going to put my neck on the line. If it's not one of the qualifiers I mentioned earlier, I'm going to go with Rob Thornton to retain his name.
And if I asked you now for the odds of an above 90 average in that Cameron Howson match, would you give me any?
They'll be odds on, I think. I think the two players, I'm not sure if they played each other in the tour, but they've both done the tour, proud, and I think it'll be one of the matches of the first round. So.
I want to say they had a tight game at the Lakeside, am I right, Richie? Yes, so there's some previous there. Revenge or repeat. So it's an unbelievable draw. There's still time to join us. It's under 2 weeks now before we do 4 days of unbelievable darts. If you can't be with us there in person, you can follow us on BBC Sport Digital, Red Button iPlayer website, or on BT Sport as well. If you follow our North American players, there's a TV deal for that. It's just $10 for the whole 4 days. 8 sessions for $10, $1.50 a day. We'll be launching something for our fans in the Netherlands as well. But there's nothing better than being there in person. So get yourself onto dartshop.tv. You now know when people are playing. Let's pack the tavern out. There's nothing better than a tavern that's full of darting fans. I want to say a huge thank you to Derek and John for joining us for the draw tonight. We'll get this all posted up. Thank you to the crowd that have stayed behind. "32 potential people who could be taking home this beautiful trophy in 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today. Will Robert Thornton add his name for the second time? Or will there be a new name on the JenningsBet World Senior Stars Championship? Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.